Hi, how you doing? Thanks for watching Sinta Garden. My name is Aaron, and I make do-it-yourself videos and tutorials about gardening because I think gardening refreshes your soul. Today I'm going to show you how I mix a fertilizer to get greener leaves, make your plants more productive, and just all around more growth. So let's get into it. Okay, so to start, I use fish fertilizer, the Alaska fish fertilizer. It's a 511. This is great for all indoor and outdoor plants. It's organic and it won't burn your plants if you use it properly. It says here for vegetables you want to use 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. I don't really measure this stuff too much. I just squirt a little bit in, and that's, I just try not to overdo it. But this stuff is really good for greening, nice green foliage, nice green leaves, big plants. So we'll start with that. All right, this stuff does stink, so I wouldn't use this in your house. So we're just going to put a little glob in each of my buckets here. Again, you don't want to use too much. Okay, next I have some humic and fulvic acid. This is another organic that I like to use. It's naturally found when plants and animals decompose. And what this does is helps your macronutrients and nutrients become more available for your plants. And it says here we're going to use a ½ teaspoon per gallon of water, and these are 4-gallon buckets, so we're going to use 2 teaspoons per bucket. Okay, so next I'm going to add some super kelp. It's 5% potash, and this is good for natural root growth, nutrient uptake, and overall plant growth and tenacity. So I'm not really going to measure. I'm just going to throw a little drop in here and call it a day. I don't want to go crazy with this. Just going to add a little bit. Okay, so next up I have some calcium nitrate. This is a water-soluble nitrogen, and it's 1500. And I know a lot of you don't like to use chemicals in your garden. I like using organics also, but I like using synthetic or chemical fertilizers in addition to organics rather than instead of. So next up, we're just going to throw a scoop in each bucket, and that'll be it. This is what your calcium nitrate looks like. Just some little beads there. We're going to throw 1 scoop in each bucket. This stuff is good for like greener foliage, root growth, just all around adding weight to your plants and healthier plants. And so that's why I like to use it. All right, so that's our mix. We're going to fill these up with water and water our giant watermelon plants.
All right, so I don't know if you can see how green the leaves are on this watermelon plant, but it's getting bigger. Just a week ago it was probably not even half this size. So I really think that this is what plants crave.
So a couple things I want to say. If you overdo it with calcium nitrate, you will get nitrogen burn. Sometimes less is more. I like to give this to my plants about every 7 to 14 days. 10 days is a good solid number. You use it on anything that you want to grow bigger. You need a lot of leaves in a big plant to support a giant watermelon, so I'm trying to pump up my melon plant as big and as fast as I can before I pollinate any flowers. And I just dump this around the root base of my plants and then water it in real well, and I use just water for the next week or so until it's time to fertilize again. And after I set fruit, I'll switch to a more balanced fertilizer, like a 10-10-10 or 20-20-20, to maintain plant health, which I could show you that in a future video. And so there you go. That's how I make my super slurry when I want my plants to put on more weight.